Hi, welcome to English 1303 Basic Grammar and Composition. I'm Professor Guzman, and I will be your professor for this semester. I'm so excited to have you here with me. So, before I talk about the course itself, I want to just kind of make us all aware of the current situation. I know we all know this, but I want you to know that I'm here with you for this, which is the fact that this is going to be a very weird semester. This is probably not how you imagined the beginning of college with having this online class or hybrid model. It's very weird, it's very strange, and I know that, but we're going to work together so that way we can make the best of this situation. Now, we're using a lot of tech in order to provide this class for you. So we're going to be on Blackboard. There's something called Panopto. Maybe you don't know what's happening, and that's okay. I'm going to explain it to you. But also, the problem is that, as we all know, tech tends to have lots of technical difficulties. At some point, Panopto will probably have a problem. Blackboard will go down. Maybe I'll make a mistake and I'll try to upload something and it won't be there. What I want you to know is you don't have to worry. Do not worry at all if something is wrong with the tech. That will not be your fault, and it will not be reflected in your grades. I won't take off points if something's not there. If a lesson is not uploaded properly and you can't find it, then the assignment will be postponed. Don't worry about it being late. It won't be late because how could you do it if you weren't able to see the lesson? Or if you can't access something to turn it in, Blackboard's down. Don't worry, just take a screenshot, email it to me, turn it in when things work again. If your Wi-Fi goes down, just email me. Hey, Professor Guzman, my Wi-Fi was down. It's back up now. Here's my assignment. No worries. I want you to know that that's not something that should be causing you any stress or worry because we understand. And I also ask that you be patient with me as I also try to figure out things. I know even this video, I had problems making it and uploading it, but we're all learning together and I am here for you and we'll make it work. So about this class in particular. So 1303 Basic Grammar and Composition. Maybe you wanted to be here, maybe you didn't, but it is an important course. So all of us want to express something. There must be, even if it's not something you want to say now, at some point later, there will be something you want to say, something that you want to share with others. And one of the best ways to do that is through writing. It could be a Facebook post, or maybe an article, or a letter to a friend, or an essay. And by learning these ways of writing and organizing your thoughts and ideas and how to do research, you will be able to express yourselves in a wonderful and clear way. So that way other people will understand and recognize what you say. But also by having good grammar, you will sound so much more articulate and people will say, wow, they must really know what they're talking about because you'll sound so good. And people will hopefully be persuaded or at least have a way to recognize how important it is that you have something to express. But also, we write emails every day. You write emails to coworkers, to bosses, whether it's writing a cover letter. We're going to actually do a resume in this class. So at the end of this class, you'll have a resume that will be edited by a college professor. So that way you guys can go get good jobs and all of these wonderful things. So whatever kind of writing, I'm here to help you do it and just achieve what you want to achieve. That's what I'm here for. And also hopefully with this class, it'll also prepare you for your other English, philosophy, history classes, whatever class you take beyond now where you have to write an essay, it will prepare you to write good essays so you can get good grades. And speaking of grades, I know some people worry about grades, and I get that. But in this class, if you just do the work, you just turn in your homework, you show up, you attend, you will pass, you might even get an A. The only time I've ever, in all of my classes, the only time I've ever had a student fail was when they completely never showed up for class, or I had some students who didn't show up for their final, and that made me so sad. But if you just show up and do the work, you will do fine. You'll do great. And if you find yourself struggling with something, don't worry. That's what I'm here for. So you can shoot me an email, or I'll show you how to get tutoring as well, and I can work with you to help you improve. I have seen students who on their very first quiz did really badly. They thought that they were going to be in trouble grade wise. And by the end of the semester, they were like the best student in the class. So it is possible. And I will be here with you to help you. So I'm looking forward to this semester with you. In a moment, we're going to go and I'm going to show you how to access this course and how to use Blackboard. Hello, so now I'm going to show you how to access HBU's website, the portal, all of that from your laptop. So the first thing you want to do is go to my.hbu.edu, and then it will redirect you to a page that looks like this. You'll see the bell tower and everything, and then you'll type in, here, get rid of that. Then you'll type in your HBU email. Which will take you to this page, and then you'll type in your password. And then I'll take you to the portal. Let me hide this. So take you to the portal, you'll click Student Portal. I'm going to click Employee Portal. And then you'll see this quick launch, which is really great. So currently Panopto is down. This is why I'm making a YouTube video, or at least I think this is going to end up being a YouTube video. So you have your email. Email is really great for your HBU things. This is where you'll get information from the school itself of things going on. You'll get notifications and emails from me when I make announcements on Blackboard. If you have a different email you prefer to use, you can have your HBU email forwarded to a different thing. Then you have Blackboard, you have OneDrive, which is cloud storage, HuskyNet for administrative kind of things, signing up for courses, that kind of thing. But what we're mostly going to use is email and Blackboard. So you click Blackboard, it'll automatically take us to the Blackboard website. Here's some information about the current Panopto login error. If this is happening to you, you can go look at that. Also down here, which is normally at the top, it tells us about tutoring. So there is a free tutoring. That's right, free tutoring. So for all of your classes, or at least most of your classes, but especially for my class, you can get tutoring for free from the Academic Success Center, also known as the ASC. They're in the Moody Library at the first floor. They also, I think, are right now they might be doing virtual appointments, but they're really great and helpful. And if you need extra help or tutoring, whether you have like a test coming up or maybe you want someone to look over your essay before you turn it in, definitely look into the ASC and their tutoring. So yes, then for this class, you would go to courses, and then you would have your course list. It would show you all of your classes that you would have. Since we're 1303, you would click our class and it'll come up. So I have made an announcement. I told you that we're having technical difficulties, and so I'd like to give announcements here. It'll be easy for you to see it. Blackboard also will email you when I have an announcement. I'll put out an announcement if something happens, like I mentioned that we're having 100% remote because of Hurricane Laura. So I'll put an announcement of something like that is happening. If the tech isn't working, I may create an announcement if it's taking too long. And I'm like, okay, you guys are probably going to be worried. If there's clarification on something, I'll also remind you of major assignments. All of that good stuff I put here. So always make sure to check out the announcements. It'll be the first thing that will show up when you click the course. You can also just click the announcement tab over here. You can also click on course content. So course content is where we want to go. So at the very top, I have Panopto content. If you click it, it will, when it comes up, it'll show you a video. Currently, there are no videos because of the technical difficulties. But right here, where it says there's no videos, there would be a video for you to view of the class. So if you're remote or in person or hybrid, if you need to look at the video, this is where you would see the video. And then we go back to course content. We also have our syllabus that I think, but this happened in class yesterday too. For some reason, I couldn't click on it, but the students in class said that they were able to click on it. So that's the good news. We also have something that says hallway conversations, introduction. So hallway conversations is a discussion board. You can click on it here to get to it. You can also go over here and click on it and you'd see all discussion boards. So the purpose of the hallway conversations discussion board is so that way you can ask me any questions. So normally students would just come up to me after class or in the hallway to ask me things, clarifications on something. In lieu of that, you can ask me something here. So either you're remote, so you couldn't have that conversation, or because we're social distancing, you're not able to talk to me, you can click on here. You would create a thread. So you click here, click create a thread. I did an example one yesterday. You click create a thread. I'll just put example. You would write your question. And then if you wanted to attach a file, you could attach a file here and click submit to submit the question. Now, this one I already replied to. I can reply to the reply, but this is how you can reply. Also, I can edit what I said by clicking the edit button. Cancel. I can also delete. So if I wanted to delete this post, I can click delete. Someone asked me already how to edit and delete posts. If I want to reply, you just click this blue button, reply, and I'd say the reply, and this is how I can reply to you. So this is great for a question that involves the whole course in general. So if it's a personal issue, a personal problem, or concern, you can email me, of course. But if it's something, I'm so sorry. If there's something that involves the class as a whole, you can post it here. It's really great. I want you guys to know that you can always contact me. Of course, I'm not available all the time just because I do sleep or I might be teaching another class, but I want you to know that I'm always available to you for any questions or concerns. That's my whole purpose. And then we also have this fully remote or hybrid attendance survey. Make sure to click on that and submit that just so that way I know if you plan on taking this course remotely or in person / hybrid. Your class actually has a small enough class size that all of you can attend class as often as you like in person because we have enough room in our classroom for us to social distance safely. So you can come to class if you want. You don't have to follow the hybrid thing for this particular course, just because our class size is small enough. For your other classes, of course, you should follow the rules for those courses, but just know that if you wanted to come in person, both Tuesday and Thursday, you can. However, if you feel safer being remote or there is a reason why you cannot come in, this is why we have the remote option. We also have this introduction discussion board. If I click over here, it'll show you the whole thing where you can tell me about yourself. You can insert an image if you'd like, just because I can't see your faces, either because you're remote or because we all have our masks on and I can't see your face. Normally, we all get to know each other. Because we can't, this is a way for us to get to know each other. This is your only homework, by the way, for this class so far, is just do the introduction, read the syllabus, which I'll go over with you, and fill out the survey, the remote or hybrid attendance survey, if you have not done so already. So, for some reason it's not letting me. Here, I think I can access it. This is not how you would be able to access it. This is my like backdoor method because I teach this class. But normally you'd be able to click it and it would just have this here. If it is not working, of course, this was where you would use the hallway conversations board and say, hey, Professor Guzman, it's not opening. And then I would try to re-upload it. But in class yesterday, students said that they were able to access it. So I think it's just something weird on my end. So it is a Word document. And this is our syllabus. So if there's my email, so if you don't know my email, it's bguzman@hbu.edu. We also, if you want to have an appointment with me or talk to me about something, that like on a video chat, we have something called Blackboard Collaborate, and I would send you a link, and then it would be like a Zoom meeting basically. And I can do one with multiple people or just one-on-one if you would prefer that. I'm not doing in-person appointments right now just because social distancing, but just email me and we can find a time and a day that would work for you. So this is the course delivery, how this class will be done, and then learning resources. So this is our textbook. I'm going to show you a picture of our textbook. So this is what our textbook looks like. There's some information if you want to rent it or some stuff. You can have it hard copy. I think there's also an online version available that might be cheaper. I don't mind which way you do it, but that is how you would access our textbook. We do readings from it and homework from it, so it is required for this course, and that's what it looks like. Go back. So when we have our topical outline, so of course this will be subject to change. I'm already kind of going off of it just because we had technical difficulties last class, so I'm already a little bit behind, but don't worry about that. You can't tell, but I have parts of this already set up that I know what to do if we fall behind. You will still learn everything that is required for this class. And basically, this is just, again, a really weird semester. We will make it work. Any changes will not affect you or your grades. I will do my best to make sure all of the information is available to you and that you'll have enough time to complete work that you need to complete. If there's not enough time to do it, I'm not going to assign it. So don't worry if we get off of the syllabus. I will let you know the new plan. So don't worry. I have a plan for this. So yeah, thanks to technical difficulties and Laura, we're a little bit off track, but that's okay. Then we come down to, it also has all of our due dates and what we're talking about each day. So that's just really nice. And even if we get behind, we're still going to be going in this order. So assessment of learning, we have homework / class participation. Homework is graded by completion. So if you just do your homework and you turn it in, you'll get 100, and that's 15% of your whole grade, which is really wonderful. And you can just get 100 for 15% of your grade. And I will, if it's something from the textbook, I will in my class video, but also in Blackboard, tell you what pages of reading and what pages of homework in the book to fill out. You can, if you have a book that you can write in, you can just take a picture of that and submit it into the Blackboard. Or if you can't do that because you have a digital copy, or because it's a rented book and you can't write in it, you can just use a piece of notebook paper and write your answers on there. I prefer for homework answers to be handwritten, just because by doing practice with handwriting, it makes this connection in our brain that'll help the information stick better. If there's a reason why handwriting your homework and submitting it in this fashion would be a problem, just let me know and we can find another way for you to do it. I am very flexible in this way, so just let me know. We also have our short writing assignments. We'll have an essay, and then also our resume will be here. We also have quizzes. I will always tell you before you have a quiz. I'll remind you of our quizzes. You'll have enough time to study for them. I always do a review before we have a quiz, so you should be ready for them. Don't worry too much. As long as you do your homework and study, you will do great. We also have our midterm. Again, we'll do quizzes and a review to prepare for it. We have our final, and then we have our long essay that isn't very long. It's just slightly longer than the short writing assignment. And it's broken down into topic question, which is just basically the way I ask for your thesis, your outline, peer review, and editing, and final draft. Again, the thesis, the outline, the peer review, it's all a completion grade. So if you just complete it correctly with all of the parts, so if you submit an empty outline that has 2 words in it, you won't get full credit. But if you just submit the outline like I show you, you will get 100. So again, this class is not too hard if you just follow the directions. And if you ever have questions, of course, you can ask me. And everything will be turned in on Blackboard. Classes are paperless to avoid, having germs be transferred by the exchange of paper and stuff. So everything will be turned in on Blackboard. All of our assignments will be in MLA format. They'll be double-spaced, 12-point font, Times New Roman with 1-inch margins. If this is something you've heard before, great. If it's something new to you, also fine. I will be going through how to properly do MLA format later. Short writing assignments will always just be 1 page long, and quizzes, again, I will be going over quizzes with you beforehand. The long essay is only long just because it's 3 pages long, but it's 3 pages with double spaced, and it's the only paper of that length throughout the course, so it should be great. About attendance, if you want to click here for attendance policy, you can. Attendance will be counted weekly. HBU does have a strict attendance policy. So to get full attendance, you can do a couple of things, and I'll also put an announcement about it. But basically, either attend class in person, that counts. If you watch the Panopto video, that counts. If you participate in a discussion board, that counts. And if you email me a question about the class, that counts. And if you submit a homework or any kind of assignment, that also will be for attendance. So just do one of those things, just one. I mean, do everything that's required, of course, but that will count as you having attended. And that is everything on our syllabus. We go back to course content. So here we have our modules. So you'll see I have modules here. That's just what we're doing for the week. So if you click module 1, so I have these folders in here. I was talking with students yesterday and they were saying that, so the folders were created supposed to make this simpler for you guys, but students were saying that actually it was a bit more confusing than helpful. So I'm actually gonna get rid of these folders so that way the content will be easier for you guys to find. So here in this module 1 folder, there would be something in here, an assignment, if there was homework, if there is material for you guys, like a study guide or a worksheet, it would be in here for you to look at. If there's a YouTube video I want you to watch, it would be in here. And that's how you would find everything for this week. So just, it'll be week by week. So of course, this week is module 1, next week will be module 2, and so forth. And I may have a folder for Tuesday and Thursday, just if we're doing different things and I feel like it would be clearer for you guys, I'll have that. If there's anything about this course that confuses you or that you want clarification on, just let me know and I can change it. Just like how I'm changing the way the folders are designed to make things clearer for you guys. I just want to deliver this course in the way that's best for you. So, oh, I think someone asked me how we submit assignments. So actually, let me create an assignment. All right, example. And then I'll delete this after I make this video. And then I think I can make it not available so that maybe it won't be shown to y'all. So let's go back out to course content so that way you know how to find it. So let's say you're here, you're going to submit an assignment, you would go to the folder, you would go, this would probably say maybe a short essay or something, you'd click it. You can write a submission here. That's kind of difficult. I prefer to submit something from here. So if you have your essay as a Word document, HBU, I believe, offers free Microsoft Office. You can also, I think, if you use Google Docs, I know a lot of students use Google Docs now, you can export your Google Doc. There's also OpenOffice, which is a free version of Microsoft Word. Any of those, I think, will be fine. If I'm not able to access it, I'll let you know and we'll figure out what best way you can submit it in. But you would just do it like that. So let me show you again. You go to browse my computer, it'd open this up. You'd click the file you want to submit, click open, it'll be here, and then you would click submit. The submission wasn't saved because I can't submit homework to myself because I teach this class, but that is what it would look like. And then I'm going to delete this just so that way this will be clear for you guys. But that's how you submit assignments. So that is everything I think you need to know for this class. Oh, and if you have grades, this is where you would get grades. But yeah, so I hope this tour of Blackboard was helpful to you and that you feel better about my class. And I hope to see you soon, either online or in person. Have a great day, guys. Bye.